Chicken, you want me to? Yes or no? Mm-hmm. Yes? You want me? Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Yes. Wait.
Feather, a mother's love with wings. Feather is like a nanny, or maybe even a mother in her own right. She treats Sophia as if she were her own baby. Every move she makes is tender and gentle. She watches Sophia's every step, and she's always the first one to show up when Sophia cries. It's as if she doesn't want to miss a single moment of her little one's life. I never imagined a parrot could become such an important part of our family, but what truly surprised me was the deep and beautiful bond that formed between Feather and my baby girl, Sophia. It all began when I was 8 months pregnant. I was tired, heavy, and just trying to make it through the final weeks of pregnancy when my coworker called me. She'd just shown a house and said, "You won't believe this. There's a parrot living all alone in the basement. The owner doesn't want her anymore. Would you consider taking her in?" At first, I hesitated. I was about to have a baby. How could I possibly take on the responsibility of a neglected animal, too? But when she said she's living alone in the basement, something tugged at my heart. I said yes, and that's how Feather came into our lives. Feather was beautiful, but it was obvious she had known loneliness. Her feathers were a bit ragged, and her eyes, they looked unsure, like she wasn't used to being seen. She had spent too long in silence, in the dark. So I didn't expect her to open up to us quickly, let alone to a newborn. But then something truly magical happened. From the moment Feather met Sophia, it was as if she became someone entirely new. That shy, unsure little bird suddenly became loving, attached, almost maternal. She followed Sophia everywhere. If Sophia was crawling on the floor, Feather was right behind her, gently bobbing her head, walking slowly, as if she were protecting her baby. It was clear. Feather saw Sophia as her own. From then on, they did everything together. Everything. They played piano. Well, really, Sophia banged on the keys with her little hands while Feather chirped along and swayed her head with excitement. To them, that was music. That was happiness. They danced, they giggled. Yes, parrots can absolutely laugh. And they shared meals which Feather adored. Mealtime became their special routine. It wasn't just about food. Feather wanted to belong. I'll admit, I was nervous at first. Feather had been abandoned. Could I really trust her around my baby? But then I'd see the way she looked at Sophia, so calm, so warm. She was never aggressive, never unpredictable. She'd nestle into the blankets next to Sophia, gently peeking into her crib while she slept, like she was standing guard over her dreams. Feather became Sophia's comfort. When Sophia cried, Feather was the first one there, making quiet, soothing sounds like she was saying, "It's okay, I'm here." and when Sophia napped, Feather would sit nearby, quietly keeping watch. Sometimes we'd say, "Feather, go see your baby," and she'd rush right over. The way they connected made me feel like they'd known each other in another lifetime. When I saw Sophia and Feather together, one just a tiny baby and the other a bird who had once been abandoned, something in me began to heal. I softened. I realized that love doesn't always come in familiar shapes. Sometimes, love has feathers. Parrots, as you may know, need deep connection. They can't thrive in isolation. And while I thought I was rescuing Feather, it turns out she rescued us. She gave Sophia a best friend, before my daughter even knew what friendship meant, and she gave me peace of mind. Even in the busy, exhausting days of new motherhood, there was someone else looking after my little girl in her own quiet way. If you've ever considered adopting an animal, especially one that's been through hardship, I just ask that you look beyond the challenges. Yes, it takes time. Yes, it requires patience. But if your heart is open, you might witness something truly beautiful. Because sometimes, the ones who've been hurt the most are the ones who know how to love the deepest. All they need is a chance. And if this story brought a smile to your face or warmed your heart even just a little, we'd love for you to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. We'll keep bringing you honest, heartfelt stories about the little souls who changed our lives forever.